Alright, so now I'm going to show you how to put together the multi-switch circuit, which includes the thyristor. This is going to be similar to in your house if you have two light switches or that control the same light, and you can turn one on, like you can turn the light on at one and you can turn the light off at the other switch. This one's going to be fairly complicated to put together, so I recommend using the provided schematic that is in the manual. So first things first, we're going to hook up the power as usual to the power strips. So negative in the negative strip and positive in the positive strip. And then we're going to set up our buttons. I would just place them fairly spaced apart, both going across the center. And then you're going to take your first jumper and you're going to put it on the positive terminal from the battery, and you're going to put it onto the first terminal of the first button. And then we're going to place the thyristor so that the positive terminal, which is the middle terminal, is in the first terminal of the second button. So the thyristor is as follows. The cathode, or the negative terminal, is the one on the far left. The positive, or the anode, is in the middle, and the gate is on the right. So we're going to place the anode, which is the middle lead, into the same row as the first terminal of the button. And then we're going to take a jumper, and we're going to place it in the same row as the second terminal of this first button. And we're going to plug it into the same row as the gate of the thyristor. And then we're going to take our LED. And the LED, you can see the difference between the anode and the cathode because the anode, or the positive terminal, is longer than the negative terminal. You're going to take that negative terminal and you're going to place it in the same row as the anode of the thyristor, which is in the middle. And then the positive terminal you're going to plug in the row that's next to the button, so the row that nothing is in right now. And then you're going to take that jumper and you're going to connect that row to the positive row. And then you're going to take another jumper and you're going to connect the negative terminal of the thyristor, which is the very left terminal, and you're going to plug that into ground, or the negative terminal of the battery, just down here. And then you're all set. So the last wire you connect to the very right terminal of this battery, which is in an empty row at the moment. In my case it's row 10, and you're going to plug that into the ground, or the negative terminal of the battery. So when you press this first button, the light will turn on, and when you press the second button, the light will turn off.